on a lonely stretch of highway where the night swallows everything whole. A single light flickers, a beacon in the storm. The sound of engines cuts through the downpour, a low growl that promises thunder. The Hells Angels. We pull over our chrome bikes, gleaming under the weak neon sign of a roadside diner. It's a place lost in time, a refuge from the storm. But as I step inside, the smell of stale coffee and grease isn't what hits me first. It's the bruise, a purple shadow on the waitress's face. She tries to hide it behind a smile, but her eyes tell a story she's too afraid to speak. Sometimes, the quietest places hide the loudest cries for help. We slide into a booth, the worn leather cracking under our weight. The diner is empty, except for OSA. She approaches our table, her hands trembling as she holds the notepad. Every few seconds, her gaze darts towards the kitchen door, a flicker of fear in her eyes. Behind the counter, the owner watches her, a thick, rough man with a stare as cold as the rain outside. I can feel it. The air is heavy, charged with something unspoken, like a storm trapped within these four walls. I keep my voice low. What happened to your face? She flinches, forcing another weak smile. I fell, she whispers. Allie. I've heard that lie 1,000 times before, in 100 different towns. It's the anthem of the broken, the scared, the trapped. And I don't believe it. Not for a second. My brothers and I eat in silence. The only sounds are the clinking of our forks against the cheap ceramic plates and the relentless drumming of rain against the window. The jukebox in the corner hums a sad, forgotten tune. Then the owner emerges from the kitchen, a greasy smile plastered on his face. He walks over to our table, pretending to be the friendly host. "Everything all right, gentlemen?" he asks, his voice slick. He puts a hand on the waitress's shoulder, his grip too tight, too possessive. I see her wince. My jaw tightens. Across the table, my brothers notice a subtle shift, a shared glance. The tension in the room coils like a snake. Suddenly, a crash. The waitress drops a coffee cup, and it shatters on the floor. The owner's fake smile vanishes. "You clumsy?" "Dot. Double quotes, he growls, grabbing her arm. That's the line. I push my chair back and stand up. The entire diner freezes. The jukebox goes silent. I walk towards them, slow and deliberate. My boots are heavy on the linoleum floor. The owner scoffs, a nervous laugh escaping his lips. "Mind your own business, biker." He tries to sound tough, but I can see the fear creeping into his eyes. I stop right in front of him, close enough to feel his breath. "This is my business," I say, my voice a low rumble. He's cornered, desperate. He pulls a knife, the blade catching the dim light. At that exact moment, a flash of lightning illuminates the diner, freezing us in a stark black and white frame. Predator versus protector. The fight explodes. It's not a brawl. It's a storm. A chair splinters against the wall, glass shatters, and the rain outside roars in chorus. It's over in seconds. The owner is on the floor, groaning. My brothers stand behind me, silent guardians, their presence filling the small space. The storm inside has passed. The waitress collapses into a chair, her body shaking with sobs. Tears of relief stream down her face, washing away the fear. "Thank you," she cries, the words choked with emotion. She tells us everything. How she's been trapped here for months, working off a debt that never shrinks, too terrified to run, with nowhere to go. Ilukadette and I don't see a victim. I see a survivor. I see a strength she doesn't know she has yet. I take off my leather jacket, the one that's been my second skin for years, and place it over her shoulders. "You're safe now," I tell her. Outside, the engines roar back to life, one by one. She watcheth from the doorway as we mount our bikes and ride back into the storm, our taillights fading like red stars into the black rain-soaked night. She's free. Our job is done. The rain finally stops. Dawn breaks, painting the sky in soft shades of gray and pink. The waitress steps outside, breathing in the fresh, clean air. She's still wearing my jacket. She looks down the empty road where we disappeared, a ghost of a smile on her face. Then something catches her eye. A small, embroidered patch on the jacket's collar, one I'd almost forgotten was there. A name stitched in faded thread. It's the same as hers. Her breath catches in her throat. She clutches the leather, her eyes filling with a new wave of tears as she stares at the horizon. Maybe angels don't just save strangers. Maybe they just come home one last time. If this story found a place in your heart, let us know by liking this video. Every story is a journey, and we'd be honored if you'd join our family by subscribing. What did you feel when the truth was revealed? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't go anywhere. The next story is waiting for you on the screen. Another road, another secret, another ending you'll never see coming. Click and ride with us again.